Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Excitement? Well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Time for a check of the starting offensive unit here for the AFC.
DeAndre Hopkins was named All-Pro for the first time in 2017, and really don't have to do much but look at the statistics to know why. 4 touchdown grabs in 2016, jumped that up to 13 in 2017. That led all NFL receivers. Also added in 96 catches and close to 1,400 yards. DeAndre Hopkins' ability to get free in the secondary is a marvel, mainly because of head fakes and body control.
A look at the starters defensively now for the NFC.
Ryan Kerrigan is an example of bringing the best of you from college to the NFL and remaking your game. Terrific guy causing fumbles at Purdue, has done the exact same thing in the NFL, then lost weight and became an absolute terror rushing the passer.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the...
They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. And again, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Gordon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Throwing now is Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Remain in a scoreless first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Jason Myers now for the AFC field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the AFC on the board first. It's 3-0.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Brees now on 1st down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Brees, one of the best ever in these situations as he's trying to get his guys set. Here's Brees to throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. And complete to Zach. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for second down. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up, because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. To throw is Breeze. Looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones. 44 yards. And the NFC has taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Shakes off the sack.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The drive will start with counter, and he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Yellow. There's a little lady.
So we've reached halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams, as they've already made their way back out of the locker room. So to bring you the story of the second half, let's get you right back out to Brandon Godden.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. This is taken at his 4. Able to power through. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Throwing now is Breeze. Looking downfield for Jones. It's caught inside the 25. Julio Jones all alone. And all the way in for the touchdown. Julio Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Wouldn't be the Pro Bowl without the QBs taking some shots, and that shot paid off.
He understood, I don't know if it's instinctively or if he did his homework, that you do take your shots, as you said, in this game because the payoff is terrific. We will remember how many touchdown passes you throw. I don't think we ever recall how many interceptions you throw in a game like this.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. He got 29 yards that time.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. They complete it to Hill. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 51 yards.
Yes, partner, Julio Jones is just that good. I mean, if it's going to be a type of a jump ball play or a play where you have to go up over people to get it, I like his odds because of his athletic ability and his ability to get up in the air and sky.
Well, his real name is Kentoris Lopez Jones, and Kentoris means gladiator.
Well, that's exactly how he plays. When you look at him, body type, the fury that he plays the game, the passion, he was absolute.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. J.J. Watt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On 1st down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
And they will not have take time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the NFC adds on to their lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Rosas good with the extra point. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes to his KC teammate Kelsey for the AFC first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. Here's Mahomes to throw. And his pass, incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you've got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Mahomes gonna throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Aaron Donald providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the NFC is going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Breeze looking for the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones. 27 yards. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is now 24. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 61 yards. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns. We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expects.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones. Rosas to add the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Mahomes now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy the Madden you already know and love with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game and exhibition.